Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Good to see everybody in here. Let's do a sound test really quick. That sounds really messed up. That sounds a little weird. I need to... Hold on one second. That sounds a little weird. Sounds a little strange. How's that? Is that okay? All right. Is that okay? Is that a little bit better? That sound awful? Sounds all right? That doesn't sound terrible. Good to see B Ballard, Run IMC, Young King, Montagus Henderson, Jason Ty. Good to see all of you guys in the chat. Over the last couple of days, I've kind of just let the Falcons film breakdown of Brandon Fusco kind of just soak up. Real Pat, man, good to see you. Just kind of let the new film kind of go. I'm actually sick right now. I'm actually sick, but I wanted to at least come in here and say hi to everybody and hang with you for just a few minutes before I take some NyQuil and pass out. But I wanted to get your thoughts on some of the pro days that have happened and some of the things that are pressing on all of our minds. I want to hear your opinions in the chat about what you think we should draft, who we should draft. I want to hear what you guys have to talk about. And then I want to talk about Brandon Fusco for a little bit too. That's something that I definitely want to address, as well as some of the things that I've seen on Falcoholic and other Falcons websites and so on and so forth, media, and all of that good stuff. Kind of wanted to address that and kind of hang with you for just a little bit. Also kind of wanted to promote my my Mixer channel. You can see it in the chat, or excuse me, not in the chat, but in the description of the video. Mixer.com/CodyRamsam, where I go and play video games. I actually did a test video that was with my less quality mic. I actually have a better quality mic now. But I wanted to see if you guys wanted me to do more of that type of stuff. So definitely check that out. And let's get straight into it. I literally am being a trooper for you right now, and I am sick, very, very sick. And I want to talk some Falcons football. I felt cooped up all day. I've been at the house for, hours and hours and hours. And I wanted to at least talk to some people and not feel like a cooped up chicken, you know what I'm saying? So, there were some pro days today. There was very interesting pro days today, especially the North Carolina State pro day, where we were rumored, I cannot find an actual source that says so, but we were rumored to have had at least some presence there in one shape, way, or another. David Wright, good to see you in the chat. But I digress. The biggest pro day, I think, of the entire day was that NC State pro day. Because we were looking at Contavious Street. We talked to him during the East-West Shrine game. We talked to Justin Jones, even though it is not reported that we talked to him at the Combine. We apparently did have some form of discussion with him at the Combine, and we had a lengthy discussion with him at the Senior Bowl, I believe. And then BJ Hill, who we talked to personally at the Combine, and in some way, shape, or fashion had a presence there to talk to him at his pro day, maybe not directly, but maybe indirectly. And I want to just kind of state, I don't know, I kind of want to just state here, actually, this is the reason why this is not right. That needs to be right there. I wanted to state to you guys that no matter where the Falcons go in this draft, you can guarantee that they're going to groom their talent, right? So when you look at who they've talked to thus far and the consensus first rounders that they've talked to, if you want to do air quotes, we've talked to only about 2 or 3 people that are supposed to go in the first round. And that says to me, as people are trying to message me, that says to me that the Falcons are going to be late to the party, fashionably late, but late to the party on workouts and visits, the rest of free agency, and the rest of their extensions as far as money is concerned. We're supposed to get a Matt Ryan extension this week, or so the rumors say. So it is only a matter of time, going back to my previous discussion here, that we will talk to some of the bigger dudes in the first round, but we're being picky. And I like that. I like when the Falcons are picky. I like when they come up and they go, we only want to talk to these dudes. We don't want to go through all the consensus first round defensive tackles. That's why they haven't talked to De'Ron Payne or the Savin Bryan. They haven't talked to either one of those dudes. Haven't sniffed them. Haven't said one word to them. Pretty sure they won't. So I'm getting this feeling in the pit of my gut. That trade is going to happen. I don't know if it's up or down, left, right, forward. But I bet it's going. I bet there's tinkering going on. The gears are turning, friends. The gears are turning. Grounders, just stay woke, man. Stay woke. Just have your expectations low and stay woke, man. Be the media. Follow everybody on Twitter that you could possibly follow that even mentions the Falcons were in a particular room with one of these prospects, because it is super important. A lot of the guys that we met at the Senior Bowl and then backed up and did a workout for, we drafted. Deion Jones is a great example. Keanu Neal's another. So just be prepared. Atlanta Falcon Pimpin' says that he hopes that we don't trade up. And again, I say it. I say it again. The Falcons will do what the Falcons want to do, because under Dan Quinn, it's been better than anything that we've had. So just, I hope we do this, or I hope we don't do that. Just keep an open mind on everything and stay woke, man. Stay woke. Be the media. That's what I'm doing for you guys. I'm being the media. Bringing whatever news I can possibly find. Throughout most of the day, for some of these reports here and there where Falcon scouts were at, no mention of Thomas Dimitroff, Arthur Blank, Dan Quinn, or any of the head Falcons personnel visiting any of the supposed pro days today. But apparently minor scouts or secondary scouts were everywhere. So just keeping my eyes open. Just keeping my eyes open. Yep. First round guys are first rounders for a reason. But that doesn't mean that they're going to pan out. It all comes down straight to it. If the Falcons think that they can train any single person in the first round that's supposed to go in the first round by all the media's standards, then that's why they're out there doing what they need to do with the second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh round guys and the undrafted free agent rookies that we may go after. So that doesn't surprise me, but the limited number of first-round guys that we have had discussions with does make me scratch my head and go, there's a major plan here, and if we're only talking to specific dudes, that means that we're trying to figure out who they are and if we can use them to their fullest extent and in the best position that we can. Saw that DQ and Greg Knapp were at Georgia Tech's Pro Day. I will definitely go take a look at that. Pimpin says, it's just my opinion. Whoever we take is cool because I trust Quinn. I just want more options. If we come out with only 3 draft picks in this draft and then go into the undrafted free agent rookie pool and pull a couple of, Brian Poole type starters, guys that can make an impact even though they weren't drafted, then I'm fine. We've done our due diligence. But if we go in here and we make some trades, trade backs to get more picks, and we go quality, we go quantity over quality, and we don't have a very good panned out draft, I will understand that that we were thinking of the now, not the future. So again, expectations low and keeping my eyes peeled for what's going on. Have the Falcons made any good trades late? Haven't caught up because of school? No. It's been quiet on that front. But I will definitely go check out the Georgia Tech Pro Day bit. I want to know who they're checking out over there. I don't see any news on that, so you'll have to give me a source, but I wanted to at least check. If the draft picks work out immediately, of course. Yeah, true. Michael Kendricks would give us the best linebacking core, hands down. Mithrinder, I'm pretty sure that if the Falcons wanted to get that trade done, they wanted to take a shot in the dark at Kendricks, then they would do it. Greg Jackson, no more tight ends from Stanford. Man, let's not get into school specifics and be like, we can't take players from this particular school from this particular position because they don't pan out. Let's remember, in the long run, it's about development, and if we have the right people to develop those people, and then the player's willingness to develop. So it's a three-headed monster you kind of have to go through. I want them to sign a vet tight end number 2, but I think we might be really set on somebody in the draft. We've talked to multiple tight ends now. Only 5'5". Oh, man. I'm 5'9", so don't feel too bad. 5'9", 5'10", somewhere right there. Let's see here. So anyway, Peter Cons, Life Factory, Wisconsin. Look at the draw. Yeah, true. You never know when injury's going to pop out. Want to quickly thank 100 Ways, Cali One Cali, Master Octagon. What a meme. Matt Mech 16 Matt, Sheen Lamb, Wilford Samia, Carlos Ribat, Mr. South UK, and Michael Isaac, along with Mad Mike Sports, for all subbing to the channel. I want to thank you so much. You guys really, really are helping us get to a dream that I've had for a year and a half now, and it's really, really been growing. I should have started this a lot sooner, but I'm glad that I'm at least on the rails right now, making this a reality. We had, I think, 5 subs today or 6 subs today. It says 4, but there's probably some that have not been counted for some bizarre reason. We're sitting at 1,921 subs. For the record, I want to let you guys know that the drive to 2K is on. It's on, man. Like, you guys have to understand. It's getting closer and closer and closer. John Williams, good to see you. Turtle Gang, Good to see you. Georgianez, what's good? Falcon Freak, what's up, my man? Good to see all of you guys. Goodness. Mythrinder, I'm sorry I didn't say hi, but good to see you. Brazilian X Skills and David Wright, good to see you guys in here as well. Again, I'm taking all your opinions. If there's a particular player that you think that should be drafted by the Atlanta Falcons, put it in the comments section. I am sick right now. I won't do a super long video tonight, but I want to have discussions with you guys about your favorite players in this draft and whether or not you think that they'll work. Larry, thank you for sending me the what am I trying to say? There we go. Thank you for sending me the notification that the Falcons did go out there and look at Georgia Tech's Pro Day. Why are they at Georgia Tech, though? Funny. Anybody in the chat want to tell me who is at Georgia Tech? Who's there? I mean, nobody in the scouting community is talking about anybody, so that's like very strange. Very weird. I just want to quickly. Oh, here we go. No, that's no. Somebody was saying SEC country, something or other. Let me see what's going on here. Georgia Tech football commits. I don't even know. I don't know. No idea. I'll go into the chat and see what's going on. But yeah. So let me read a couple of these. Let's not mention cons. Hayden Hurst. I would be down with Hayden Hurst. That would be cool. That would be fine by me. Duke Dawson would be interesting, although I'd probably put Duke as a slot corner. To, no pun intended, duke it out with Brian Poole, which would be interesting. Two Florida guys duking out for that. I think we move up Vita Vea is a must. Falcon Freak, I'm with you. Lorenzo Carter, linebacker out of Georgia, is very intriguing. Brazilian X Skills is really on that train for Lorenzo Carter. I don't know if that's the kind of edge rusher that we're looking for. I think we're looking to probably get 2 defensive tackles at the very least. I could see 3. I could see 3 defensive tackles. And at least 1 defensive end. So that's what we're looking at right at this very moment. They produce receivers randomly, even though they throw like 5 times a game. Yeah, true. Falcons have a 5.2 mil right now, but there's a kicker. Next year, they are top 10 in cap. The Eagles are already sitting at $500K above next year's cap. Basically, the Falcons will be able to afford almost everyone on defense and still live comfortably. I don't know why that is something that they have available. Maybe it's because of Matt Ryan's contract, along with Grady Jarrett, Tevin Coleman, Jake Matthews, all those contracts coming off. So you got to kind of talk about how those contracts will affect the Falcons next year if they sign extensions and how well those extensions will work out. So give it the 1 and the 3 for Earl Thomas. I'm not on that train. I'm ready for our players to perform. You understand what I'm saying? We don't need to go get guys from other teams who are starting to age and kind of diminish. Not saying that ET is diminishing in his play, but I am saying that the Falcons literally are going into the draft and grabbing their own guys. It's all homegrown. So I would be more surprised for us to go grab long-term solutions at the free agent market than go for the short-term solutions in the free agent market and the long-term solutions in the draft. And Taylor's already gone, so I hope that you're not hurt, Turtle Gang. I'm sorry. Much rather have Vea, though. Yeah, I'm with you. 3rd round wide receiver Antonio Callaway, Florida, ran a 4.42 at the combine. Could be number 3 wide receiver to place Gabriel in punts. David Wright, I'm I'm up for any wide receiver at this point that can return our punts, but I am on this little, I don't know, tangent, I guess, for the last week that Devin Fuller, even though he's been hurt 2 seasons and it's been freak accidents and these injuries that it's just unfortunate. It's nothing that he's doing. It's nothing that that's happened on an actual football field. These injuries have just been freaks. And I really do believe that they'll give him a chance. I'm pretty sure that it's going to happen. Let's see here. But, you know, there's some guys. Yeah, Fuller's still on the team, Greg Jackson. He is still with us. He was on injured reserve again. And I think they're probably going to give him a chance. So I wouldn't be too surprised. It's going to stay inside of the team. I think it's going to stay with inside the team. A lot of mock drafts have taken Deron Payne. And a lot of mock drafts have guys that don't know what the Falcons need. So that's half the battle, right? G.I. Joe. Patterson would have been perfect. Austin can still be, but he will want more than we have. True. Dan, Tim Settle tape? Unless the Falcons look at him, I really don't want to do that tape. It's already hard enough to do collegiate tape without getting enough copyrights in it to drown me. But if we do look at Tim Settle, that would be cool. Create your own mock. Stay away from the so-called pros when it comes to Atlanta. I actually am. You guys need to tune into Lombardi's Draft Talk and Lombardi's Vash Lombardi are here on YouTube. Go to his channel and sub to his channel, because I'm actually going to be on his channel later next month to discuss a full mock, picks 1 through 32. So, again, like, I'm saving all of this. I'm watching the moves that are happening. I'm seeing where people are talking about visits and pro days and workouts and all that good stuff. Liked your film breakdown on Fusco, Dan. Thank you, Sean Long. I appreciate that. I work really hard. And I just wanted to make it, up to your interpretation. I'm just showing you the film. Okay? I'm condensing this, breaking it down. I'm doing the film work on it. You guys interpret what you see. I'm just pointing out obvious things. It's that simple. I don't know why people don't do it more often. Maybe because it costs a lot of money to be able to do it. It's not cheap. But in the end, like, I just want to be liked like everybody else in the world. So when I'm doing something that I'm passionate about, especially this, it's fun. It's a heck of fun. That's why I keep telling all of you guys to go over to my Mixer channel on, mixer.com/CodyRamsam. When I'm playing video games, all I'm doing is talking about things that I love to do and being able to talk to you guys in a chat, So, yeah. I'm the only one who is scared of the Rams because they could be the next big team. I'd be more scared of the Rams if they get Ndamukong Suh. Tell you that much. But Suh has said personally that he wants to go to a team that will fit his style of play and that wants to... he did say he wants to get into a bidding war, but he also said that he wants to go to a team that's worth his time. How many teams are actually worth his time and actually making a run towards a championship? Maybe 15 out of 32. So that's just about a little under half of the teams in the league actually have chances to go to the Super Bowl. And of those teams, how many of them have cap available? That's what Ndamukong Suh and his agent need to think about. They need to be just like us fans, and they need to go and look at all the cap problems that are going on, the player acquisitions, and where teams are kind of going. But thank all of you guys for supporting the channel and all the things that you guys have done and liking my videos, man. That is awesome. I've been listening to a lot of Logic lately, and a lot of the I don't know. I don't want to say message, but a lot of the things that he raps about really does kind of like speak to what I am and what I'm doing. And that really helps to be like, I just want to be liked like everybody else in here, you know? And just do great things. That's all. If I'm not the most special person in the entire world or be like the best film breakdown guy, that's okay by me. But I just want to be able to have my own piece of the pie and success, you know? And I'll keep working towards that. So let me go back up because Sean Long, I see a question from you, and I want to answer that question. I want to get into that. So let me go back up really quick. And Greg Jackson says, "Bet I listen to this at work." Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Don't get in trouble, okay? Georgiana's, I'd rather take BJ Hill over Payne. BJ Hill would be a great nose tackle, and you could slide him in the 3-tech. And just take the chain off that dog and let him eat, man. Justin Jones is just another guy that I hope that teams like the Panthers and the Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers right now, who have looked at him, I hope they don't grab him because I want that talent on my team. I don't want that talent somewhere else. I can see the talent. By the way, guys, I'm really, really sick, so I just want to let you guys know that we'll probably be ending in the next 10, 15 minutes, but stick with us. Because I have a couple things that I need to say. Now is the time for fans to learn how to watch film and creates better understanding. Actually, that's what we're doing on this channel, man. We're just trying to create a better understanding and a better environment and a home base for you guys to be able to visit all the time and watch great videos and reflect on all the Falcons things that have happened and be able to come in here and discuss stuff instead of going on a YouTube page in a group where everybody is just basically trying to pound on each other with louder voices, you know. We cannot pass on wide receiver Michael Gallup out of Colorado State. If he is there in the 3rd round, then I look at Michael Gallup and I say, I haven't watched all the film on you, but the film that I have watched on Michael Gallup has said a few things to me. When the game is out of hand, he's done trying. And when the game is tight, he needs to just catch more consistently. He's been a body catcher for most of his career. He does have hands. He can go up and high point a ball, and I like his style. It's very aggressive, very mini Julio-esque. I don't use that term often because calling somebody mini Julio-esque means that you're a very physical wide receiver. Well, he is. He's just very, very physical wide receiver. I like him. But let's go down real quick. Speaking of Fusco, Fusco was a quality signing. Can't wait to see Ryan at a confident line again. And I've kind of gone over this. When Ryan does his contract, I'm going to talk about, this is kind of a spoiler to my next video when Matt Ryan gets his extension. But I want to talk a little bit about how fans' expectations and willingness to give money, think that the willingness to give money to quarterbacks who haven't won rings is flawed. And having consistent quarterbacks is more important than everything else because of pick your team that doesn't have a competent quarterback yet. Those types of instances come up. So that's kind of a spoiler to the next video. And it will be a nice 10-minute video, 15-minute video to go and just have a discussion with you guys about Matt Ryan when he signs this new contract. He's gonna. So, but we don't have to not pass up on Michael Gallup, but it would be very interesting, David Wright, to see him. Sue needs to be humbled. Yeah. Bro, the Browns will win the Super Bowl this season. XD, I'm the only one who thinks this. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm not up for that. But I am saying that the Browns may be an 8-8 team this year if they can get their act together. Depends on who's under center for them, though. Really does. Now I'll do your question, Sean Long. And I'm so sorry it's taking so long to get to it. No pun intended. How do you feel about Justin Hardy playing the wide receiver 3 role for the Falcons this year? His name is not really being mentioned, but I think that he's an underrated wide receiver. Let me put this out here for all the Falcons fans that are out there that do not have confidence in Justin Hardy. He's been in this system for a long time. He's been a competent wide receiver, and he's been capable of stretching the field and catching the ball and moving the chains. I think people want They want superstars at every single position and every single slot, every single roster slot on the Falcons roster, and it bugs me that there's no way you can do that without paying everybody tens and 20s of millions of dollars. So to have a guy like Justin Hardy, who's been in the system for quite a while, and have a guy like him to be able to kind of prove that he is an average to above average wide receiver that can make a difference is good, because that's just in-house work. So I don't have any problem with him being the wide receiver 3. I do have a problem with him trying to return punts, though, which is why I would have somebody else go do that. And kickoffs, I would have somebody else go do that as well. Let's see. Yeah, Run IMC. Tell me who was there. What were the specific drills that they were running, and who were the players that they were making the drill, like making those players go through drills? I want to know. Tell me. Let's go here. But that's how I feel, Sean, and I think that's kind of how good Falcons fans all feel. Sue and Donald, oh my God. Yeah, that would be pretty scary. Everyone wants to be the new champ. When Seattle won, everybody wanted the LOB with Denver wanting pass rush. Yeah, it's a copycat league, basically what you're saying. Apparently DQ. Yeah. You already said that. Beasley gone after this year. If he has a productive season, it's going to be hard. But I mean, if Beasley goes, right? Like, what are you supposed to do? Just go draft another guy. I mean, that's more compensation picks for us, right? I was also tagged you again where I saw the article also. Here, let me go. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't have my phone looking at me. Here we go. Georgia Tech Pro Day. Austin Twins had an audition. Oh, wait. Had the attention of Dan Quinn. Austin Twins. Let me turn on my internet for a second for my phone so this will load. I am following the wrong people. Jarvis Williams, what's going on, man? Jason Strong. Mr. Bailey, good to see you in here. Attack is way better. Well, it is what it is. All right, Lance and Lawrence Austin want is a shot at an NFL team. He wanted defensive backs. Defensive backs? Okay. Lawrence Austin played 45 games for Tech, mostly at nickelback. So I'm going to have to look at that. Finished his career with 162 tackles and 6 interceptions. All right, solid. Nothing wrong with that. Lance Austin, who played 34 games and finished with 104 tackles and 3 interceptions as a sophomore in 2015. He had an epic 78-yard return of block field goal attempt, a touchdown. Oh, he was the guy that did the Florida State touchdown. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Florida State fans and everyone who looks at Florida State games. Lance is 5'10", and Lawrence is 5'9". These are small guys. They ain't big. Let's see here. Lawrence, I heard. Yeah. Austin said he ran a 4.4. Both lifted 225 pounds 16 times, which is plenty strong enough for the NFL. The NFL appears a long shot. Neither is rated as DraftScouts.com's top 500 players of the draft. So maybe undrafted free agent rookies that you bring in, you know. Lawrence drew some praise from the coaches after a fast 60-yard shuttle. Lawrence also had a 33-inch vertical jump, and Lance jumped 32.5. They're all good. Interesting. Yeah. It's hard for the Georgia Tech players to actually get noticed because they run wonky schemes. Very wonky, weird stuff. Ken Saragusa. Oh, he's an AJC guy. Maybe that's why I don't follow him. Now, I've been looking at, and maybe some of you guys know who this is, but I did an interview with Jojo Mathis a year ago. And this year, he is saying that apparently that he may have found somebody to pick him up on a team, and that very interesting. That is very interesting. Definitely want to see him. Definitely want to see him succeed. Second Rubit signing. They call Debo a prototype and Roquan better. Whatever. Any word on Thayer Rubin? No, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything, and I think that the Falcons are just going to wait, sign their own guys right now. That's what the Falcons always do, you know? The Falcons always sit back and they go and get theirs, right? And then they turn around and have solid drafts. I mean, it's been solid year to year. So we're gonna go ahead and end this this stream. I wanted to say one more thing before you guys go and go have your own thoughts. Again, at me on Twitter. I usually reply very quickly. Follow me, UNGR_show on Twitter and on Instagram. At me whenever you're on one of those apps and you want to talk about something. I'm doing a lot of video gaming. Did you guys check out my video gaming? What is it? I think it's like an 8-minute clip or something like that of me just having some fun with random players on Dark Souls. Do you guys want to do more? Do you want me to do more of that? Tell me in the comment section of this video when this video is done, whether or not you want me to do more of that. Check out Goaty Ram Sam on Mixer. That's where I'm playing video games. I want that to be something that we can do during our off times, because when Falcons News is not around, I don't want to be fiddling around like everybody else on every other social media platform for every other team. You understand? I don't want to be like, Mean Green Machine for SB Nation, or I don't want to be like the Falcoholic who in the middle of the year is just talking about drinking and stuff. That's cool and fine and dandy, but I could be doing better. So how about this? Would you guys, if you want me to do more, tell me in the comment section of this video if you want me to do video gaming and what games you would want me to play. That being said, if you really want to support it, please go over to mixer.com/GoatyRamSam. Capital G in Goaty, capital R in Ram. Sam is lowercase. All one word. You can see that link in the description of this video and go follow that channel. It's super, super simple. I play almost every day, so there's always a stream. Tomorrow, early in the morning, I'm playing Sea of Thieves. It just came out. So we're going to have pirate adventures. Come join me on my pirate adventures. It'll be a lot of fun. Jose, what's going on? Good to see you. I want you guys to tell me what you think. So, whew. Where are we at? Oh, so I don't have a lot of videos to put out right now. So there will be some of these gaming videos going up reluctantly. Somebody just retweeted something to me. Oh, yeah, tough guy. Let me see here. Uh-oh. Who dis? New phone. Teams that will still be good even though they weren't overhyped during the hysterical first week of free agency. I'm going to read this to you guys, so stick with me for a second. Teams that will still be good even though they weren't overhyped during the hysterical first week of free agency. A league-created media storm that allows the NFL to put the sport on equal footing with National Signing Day and college football, but is really just high-profile peddling of a few overpaid veterans filling holes on mediocre clubs that didn't draft well on a front-loaded but ultimately hollow contract are these teams, and I follow and quote, the Patriots, the Steelers, the Chargers, the Packers, the Panthers, and highlighted in yellow font in a yellow marker is the Falcons. So, Director of Football Communications for the Atlanta Falcons. You know what? Just because you did that, Pat, I'm going to follow him. Follow him and, see what happens there. But he is right. We've been saying it a different way on here, but he is correct. Teams that draft, teams that retain their own players, teams that quickly go to all of the coaching staff and do everything they can to make them the best they can and bring in coaching staff or bring in scouts that shore up deficiencies of other coaches on their coaching staff or other scouts on their scouting team are the teams that have the most success. The teams that have the most success are the teams willing to make veteran players take one-year deals worth less money. Teams that are successful are the ones that go to the draft. Excuse me, I'm struggling to speak right now because my throat is raw. But the teams that are going to be the best teams are the ones that go in there and draft well and then develop those players well. And we've been saying that on this show for quite some time. We've been pointing at Dan Quinn and all the players that he's picked up over the last 3 years and how well they have performed. Right? I'm asking you, chat, is that correct? Am I correct in stating that? Well, if I am correct in stating that, then that means that this list of teams that'll potentially continue to be above average to great teams in 2018, that list will have playoff contenders. Quick comments. Jose, who is saying a couple of things, surprised Richard Sherman went to the 49ers. I was too. Falcons have good management. Yes, they do. Seahawks are going to be bad next season. I bet they will struggle, especially with San Francisco and LA both getting a little bit better. And the Cardinals may surprise but not be great. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut this show off, and I'm going to go play some video games. Now, I need to rest my voice. I cannot play any more streams tonight, but if you want to, like I said, go into the comment section of this video or hit me up on Twitter, UNGR_show. Do not be shy. I will reply back. Let me know if you want me to do video gaming content on this channel because it can be done. What game? I'm not sure. I might play some Fortnite or actually I might play some like World of Tanks. I don't know. I'm pretty tuckered out. Yesterday, I went hard in the paint because I was feeling pretty good, but I had this tickle in the back of my throat. Today, I get here, and because yesterday I also did that video, or the day before. And today, I take my temperature, and I'm 99 degrees. I'm sweating like my balls off. I'm taking tons of meds. My throat is raw. There's phlegm everywhere. My eyes hurt. And I'm like, man, I gotta just take it easy. So tomorrow we're running the stream on Sea of Thieves. Check out the link in the description of this video. Goaty Ramsam, mixer.com/GoatyRamsam. Check us out. I think the Browns will be good next season because they got the first and the fourth pick in the draft. Depends on if they develop that talent. If they don't, then by all means, just call it a bust again. We're also going to start taking phone calls. So that is a thing that I'm working on. Phone calls, t-shirts, and new video gaming content when we don't have Falcon stuff going on, and I'm taking a trip out to the draft. Y'all, take it easy. See you guys on Twitter. Talk to you guys a little bit later. See you guys on the Mixer account. And I will be back on here with a new video or a new stream. And I'll let you guys know when I'm going live on Twitter. Somebody said that Waffle House is Krusty Krab, Waffle House is the Chum Bucket, and IHOP is the Krusty Krab. Get out of here, you disgraceful nobody. All right, peace out, guys. Take it easy.